Technique is technique is technique. The way you prepare and sustain material performance is always the same. It doesn't matter if it's on a camera or a theater this size or an amphitheater of 20,000. It doesn't matter. The technique doesn't change. Technicalities change. What I'm going to share with you today is the thing that I learned, that once learned, changed the way I look at material, changed the way I prepared material, changed the course of my career. And I will tell you that 99.5% of the people that write actor on their income tax returns don't know how and or choose not to do the work that we're going to look at today. My biggest qualm with actors is that by and large, we are two things. One, insane, and two, lazy. Now, we all want to be artists, right? I mean, there are good dancers, but then there are artists. There are good musicians, then there are artists. There are people that paint, and then there are artists. We all want to be artists. My wife is a painter, okay? My wife does not go into her studio and go, I could paint, I could sculpt, I could collage, you know, and if I do paint, it could be oil, it could be watercolor, it could be, I don't know, I'll put all the colors out and I'll just see how I feel. No, that's not. Actors are the only one that get away with, you know, I don't really need to prepare, I'm gonna feel it. And the other guy, you know, I'll get into the groove with them and we'll just hit it back and forth, you know, and it'll be great, and I'll feel it, until you don't. Or until the other guy comes in with the same idea, and you're both waiting for each other to stimulate something, okay? So, artistry for actors is basically doing this hard work, making choices. You're going to hear me say over and over today, I don't care about what you feel when you perform, okay? I am not concerned with you really feeling anything. I only care about what you make me feel. That's your job, to make the audience feel. You don't ever owe the audience a real emotion. You just have to convince them that the emotion is real.
It has been amazing. Jason Alexander is so phenomenal. When you walk in, he really gives you all the information and makes it plain. He breaks it down in a way that you can actually utilize it.
What's the problem with what you just did? You haven't imbued him with enough. He's just taking it. Let me for a moment be your Troy, and I'm going to do exactly what you just said they'd do. So plead again.
I've been standing with you.
Oh, bullshit.
I gave up 18 years.
Oh, I see what you did. The secret to good film acting is to work harder in the other person's close-up than you do in your own. And hopefully, when the camera turns around, they'll do the same thing for you. We don't know what people really think or really feel. We only know what they do. So you're working to make the other person do something. I can't get someone to love me. If I say, okay, make me love you, you have no clue how to begin. You can only answer the question, what do I do to make them do it, with verbs. Only verbs. Occasionally, an adjective connected to the verb to modify it. But only actions. We can't play emotions, we can't play moods. We have to play actions. And that's when I say, you don't owe the audience an emotion, you owe them actions. Actions will make them feel. And amazingly, they'll make you feel too.